Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Hamilton. Today we're going to be going over how to do the running stitch. Please follow along in your Sewing 101 packet and turn to the page labeled hand stitches, and please focus on the very first stitch, which is the running stitch. So it says here that the running stitch is a very simple stitch. It's the most basic stitch that we'll be using for your sewing project. We have our needle already threaded and knotted, ready to go. I took 1 arm's length worth of thread, tied my knot. Here's my practice piece of felt, which I'm going to prepare by taking a ruler and a piece of chalk or a marking pencil, and I'm going to draw a straight line as my guide. I'm also going to mark an X on my fabric, and I'm going to write wrong side. The wrong side is going to remind me that this is where I want all of my knots to be. I don't want my knots to show on the right side of the fabric. The wrong side of the fabric is as if it was the inside of your shirt or your sweatshirt where all the knots are. You don't want them to show. Okay, so to begin the running stitch, you're going to take your needle and your thread, and I'm going to begin through the wrong side. So I'm going to take my needle, put it through the beginning of that line that I marked, and I'm going to pull. And notice where the knot is, on the wrong side of the fabric. So when I turn it over, I'm going to continue my line of stitches. To do the running stitch, it's just simply over and under, over and under. So I'm going to move over a space, put the needle through, pull, flip it over, move over a space, staying on my line, pull, flip it over again, move over a space, put the needle through, pull, turn it over, move over the same amount of space, pull, and I'm going to continue to do that down the line. After a while, the stitches start to look like an evenly spaced dotted line. You want the stitches themselves to be the same size, and the space in between to also be very similar. The closer the stitches, the tighter the stitch will be. The larger the stitches, the more loose the stitch will be. So say we get all the way to the end of our line of stitches, and we want to finish. You need to tie a finishing knot. So in order to tie your finishing knot, again, you want to end up on the wrong side because all of our knots are on the wrong side of the fabric. You're going to take the thread and the needle, go around the thread and through, creating a loop. I'm going to take a straight pin from the pin cushion, and I'm going to put the pin right on the thread that's coming through the fabric, hold it down, and I'm going to take my needle and pull. It's going to create a knot right on the fabric. From here, I'll take my scissors and I'm going to cut about 1 inch away from the knot, and we're done. Now the stitches won't come out because I have a nice tight knot on both ends. And that's how you do the running stitch.